Hello, everybody. How are we? Hang on, I'm here. I'm just trying to sort this stuff out. I'm out of practice. Oh, now the dog's gonna start. Where am I? Hang on, guys. I don't need to be in here, do I? Geez, I'm rusty. I'm so rusty. Hell no. I don't need to be. My goodness. Top chat. Live chat. Oh my God. Pop out chat. Oh my God, now it's gone back to top chat. What's going on? I'm just trying to now use YouTube chat more. Hi, Twiggy. How are you? Good to see you. I'm really, really rusty. How bad is this? I'm sorry it's so late. I was thinking I would have been back from Wagga around 2 or 3 p.m, but George's dad and stepmom weren't there, so we had to wait for them to come back, and it's all good. I just didn't get back as early as I wanted, but I thought I cannot say I'm going live again and just not go live for you beautiful ladies in Discord. I feel so bad. I really do. It makes me feel. Miss Justice, hello. She knows very fucking well what's going on, believe me. She had my name up on her screen in just the receipts, and I can't see the chat right now. She is full of fucking shit, and she is gutless to not even address what she's trying to say without saying it. She had the screenshot. It wasn't a screenshot. She was playing Miss Just the Receipts video with the thank you members part, because when Just the Receipts first monetized her channel with members, I joined for a whole week before I got pissed off with her and pulled out my membership. So why is it so important to Nita to put my name up on the screen because I'm a member of Just the Receipts? Was a member. And it's not only that, it's all the bullshit she's carrying on with in the background that she doesn't say to people. She insinuates. She's a shit-stirring, backstabbing piece of shit. And people need to start waking up to her games. I'm sick of her. All her sunshine's my ass. No, I'm done. I'm sick of it. I'm not shutting my mouth anymore. She is the fakest out of every creator and all the troublemakers. She is one of the worst. I'm telling you now. The recordings I have heard with people she so dearly loves, she's a hypocrite. She cares for nobody but herself. Wake up, people. No, Twiggy, this is why I haven't been live for 2 weeks again. Because of all of this shit that gets said and all the little bullshit games that go on in the background where you think someone is a certain way and you respect them and support them, No, you're not, Miss Justice, not at all. And then you come to find out that they're more horrible to you than your worst arch enemy on earth, with all the shit that they're saying behind people's backs. That's not okay with me. I just don't understand. I do not understand. Yeah, I understand you don't, Miss Justice. But she's been stirring an enormous amount of bullshit in the background, sucking up to TM and Scott and everyone that has supported her and been there for her. She is running into the mud like you will not believe. Do not believe a word that comes out of her mouth, because she's full of it. Absolutely full of it. She did. Absolutely, she friggin' meant it. Why do you think she put it up there, Miss Justice? Look, I do not want you to be in the middle of anything. If you feel uncomfortable being here, then I can't help my feelings, and I'm not going to not say what I think and just stay off YouTube because I'm going to slip up and say what I think, because that's what I've been doing. I didn't want to come live because of the hurt and the stuff I have come to know, and I didn't want to say anything about any of this shit. I was just going to walk away from YouTube. But that's not the Aussie way. Today was enough. She makes all these little insinuations, all these other creators. I'm not naming names. Say the fucking names. Say the names. If you've got something to say it. Get it out there, Nita. Or shut up. No, this is, as the description says, Miss Nice has left the building, and this is why I didn't come live for so long, because I didn't want to come on here and be an angry ass bitch. That's not who I am. But my brain has been absorbing and listening and finding out and seeing things that I can't just shut up about. That's not who I am either. You guys know that when I get pissed enough, I will go off my tree. And that's exactly how I feel right now. Every day not wanting to come live because someone's causing drama in the back. It's just not on. No more. If I've got to come on here and be angry ass, not Miss Nice, I absolutely will do it, because I'm not walking away because of that bitch. Hell no. Hell no. Hi, Gabby. No, she's a two-faced. Hang on, I've got to get a drink. Oh, that knocked off my Coke. Actually, it's just, I was so excited to come live today to show you guys what I've been working on for members. Miss Justice, it's just... Okay, to put it in perspective, Nita's World helped me get to my 1,000 along with Stella and Griffey, okay? Between the three of them, I owe my monetization to those three girls. I love going into Nita's chats because it feels like my chat, because most of her subs sub to me, and I'm fully 100% aware of that and still appreciative of that. And to sit here and be so... When I get super, super upset, I get angry. Like when I get hurt to a point where the hurt is really bad. And I'm not only hurting for me, I'm hurting for a few other people as well. And the things I've heard come from Nita, it cuts to the core. Because I thought her sunshines and who she portrays her family on YouTube to be, and I was a part of that, was for real. But it's not. It's not who she is. I'm being 1,000,000% real right this minute. People have to wake up and start seeing the fake ass crap that some creators are trying to pull over your eyes. When they say it's not for money and for views, they're full of shit. If you've got to do a 20-minute live and ask for $5 twice for a bottle of wine, come on now. Come on now. No, it's enough. No, Miss Justice, I haven't. It's school holidays here, Miss Justice. Please don't take anything personal towards you in any way, shape or form. I'm venting because I'm angry. I'm hurt with the insinuations she is over there mouthing off about with certain creators this and certain creators that, but she hasn't got the guts to say what she really wants to say. She's playing games. But she says she's not all about the drama. She's the one causing the fucking drama. She is hurting people in real life. But she plays this little victim that hasn't got 2 cents to buy a fucking freckle with. A freckle in Australia is a little chocolate lollipop covered in hundreds and thousands. And she's fake. But I have not seen so it's school holidays here. The kids have 4 lots of school holidays a year. This is the end of term 1 school holidays, so they don't go back till the 29th or something of April. And we've been camping. I haven't had service. When I have had service, I've tried to I've just been trying to do family stuff. And the couple of chats I have been in, sporadically, or I pop onto Discord every now and again. Miss Justice, are you still not in a Discord? because that's sort of the go-to. Like I just keep that open constantly, and I've even been shitty with that lately. Because one thing with me, when I get super, super stressed and it's piling, like it's coming up in a big, horrible, it feels like a cloud. I can't consume anymore. I do this in real life too. I'll just shut down. I'm just not there. I do this with relationships. I do this with everything, real life as well. I just shut it down and it doesn't exist. So with the things I've been learning, no, you don't do Discord. Yeah, it can be a little bit confusing. I have emotionally shut down. And the last the last time I come live, I sat here and said, I had a bit of a, I don't even know what to say, but you know, something happened after that live I did, and then I was upset because I'd hurt someone I didn't mean for her to be hurt. And then the last time I went fucking live, hello, Be a Light Chantel, how are you? Hello, everyone that's coming in. I'm sorry I'm completely off my tree. I can't help it right now. I just have to vent it out so I can stop shaking and being so freaking angry right now. So have I, Miss Sharon. I know, Griffey. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even. If it wasn't for Griffey, I wouldn't have even opened YouTube again, I don't think. But yeah, the last time I went live, I used an analogy. You know, and I was speaking about how, I'm just going to get this out because this is another thing that's ticked me off to no end in a little tiny bit of a way. It just went onto the shit pile of shit talkers. I used an analogy of Ziggy's fundraiser when she had that legal person email her prior to her fundraiser saying that, you know, she's got to do all these things, or, you know, she's going to get sued off YouTube or whatever, right? And I was using it in context of the members' quilts. This part I still haven't got past either because it's still pissing me off that they've made that an ugly thing with Summer's little quilts. Anyway, I was speaking about that in general. So little Miss Six Up fucking Media decides to be a smartass and title her next live Lily Livered. The creator she was talking about in the beginning of that video was me, because I spoke about Ziggy's messed up fundraiser and that I've spoken badly about Ziggy before, but now I'm lily livered because I felt sorry for Ziggy and the shit she was copping over having the fundraiser. Like, the irony of this cracked me up. What do I do with me being me? I messaged Six Up straight away. I said, I surmise you're speaking of me in your titled video called Lily Livered. I would have appreciated you hitting me up before you decided to do the live, but it is what it is. Whatever. Well, she didn't answer me. Can you believe that? But I'm the lily-livered one. Are you kidding me? Go back through my videos. If I've got something to fucking say, I will say it. I need to be a light, Chantel. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can be quite naggy. Yes, you can, Griffey. But no, the ship Nita's over there. She's now diverted her friggin' live into, see, she's real cryptic. She tries to get to say this shit, but she doesn't actually say anyone's name. But those of us who knows what is going on in the background, we know exactly what she's on about. And see what I did, guys? I go straight into her fucking chat and say it to me. What does she do? She pretends she doesn't see me. Oh, I can't see the chat right now. My ass. Can't see the chat right now. Gutless little fucking piece of shit. This is what Aussies do. If we have a beef, we've got something to say, we will come to you directly, Miss Nita, and say, here I am, bitch. What you got to say? She totally fucking ignores me. But you got all this shit to say behind the scenes. Before I come into chat, you had my name on Just the Receipts video up on your screen saying, just look at the names on the screen. And here I am in the chat and you can't. Oh my God. I swear to fucking God. Maybe I shouldn't have pressed the live button, but I'm glad I did. Because if I didn't, then I sit there arguing with myself. Oh, you should have said something. No, you shouldn't have said anything. I sit there and have little arguments in my own brain. But enough. I'm not going to just not go live because I might get angry. No more. If Miss Nice has left the building today, be fucking assured she might leave again tomorrow. There's receipts coming, Nita. Believe me. You think Just the Receipts was bad? You want to fucking watch your little ass right now. Sweet Jesus. Oh, Stella, hello. You've probably been here for 10 minutes, have you? I've unstuck from so many creators. These YouTube streets are crazy. They really are, Chantel. Oh, we Frosty Ewok, hello. It's on the best time slot right now for our European people. Griffey, I'm going to ask a really, really Sharon question because you know I'm not good at geography. Stella, so I understand we Frosties in Europe. What is South Africa classed as? I don't understand. We do, don't we, Chantel? This is just the Aussie way. I'm not going to sit back and just put up with that shit. I confront it head on. I go straight into the chat. You fucking tell me right now what I've done, what I've said. Like, it's just called Africa. Are you serious? Oh my God. Oh, I needed a laugh. It's just called Africa. I suppose. Well, yeah, I know that, but you know how Europe is like heaps and heaps of countries and all that stuff? Oh, I can't, Chantel. I really, when I get, this has been building with me for days. I'm not going to lie. For days and days. And the more I hear, I'm talking about the drama queens and e-burgers. Yeah, I'm still not proud of coming on and losing me shit though, Gabby. I really don't. I don't enjoy it. Like, I'm sitting here shaking like a leaf, like literally have the biggest lump in my throat, the driest mouth, and I don't feel good, you know. But do I just keep avoiding coming live and say nothing whatsoever and just keep disappointing people because I'm too scared to come live because I'm going to lose it? Or do I come live and just vent and get it out and move on? I don't know which is healthier. And that's the debate I keep having over and over and over. Africa is definitely the same, a whole ass ton of country squashed together. Yeah, I can't handle hypocrites. I can't handle bald-faced liars. I just can't, and I won't, and I will go directly to them. And it just proved my point that when you face a liar, troublemaker, bullshit artist head on, what they do, and that is exactly what they do. They run and fucking hide. Get out then move. Get it out then move on. Yeah. I know it's not healthy to hold it in, but it doesn't, I don't feel healthy right now. Hi, the real Gigi. Voicing it either. But you have to, like, people have to open their eyes seriously. And as I was saying, I loved going into her chats. I would have the best time because most of her subs are subs that come over here and sub to me. And I will be forever grateful for that. I have the best time in there, but I'm not going to sit there knowing what she's saying about us in the background and being so two-faced and absolutely horrible to people that thought of her as a close friend, and to hear her say that she's coming for them now, but she won't say who she's coming for. I was defending myself. Did you get to see what the beginning was? I came in the middle. I don't know what was being insinuated. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's my whole point, the real Gigi. I didn't see the beginning of it either. I seen a clip of what she was insinuating, but she won't say names because she's too gutless. But when she put the just the receipts thing up there of who were paid members, my name was bang smack in the middle, and I was a member for a week. And then I pulled my membership. And I don't have to explain to anybody, and I will not explain to anybody why I become a member of a channel, as I would not expect one of you to do either. And just because I've got the shits with Nita, please please support her if you enjoy being over there and being part of it, but I can no longer do it. I just can't. She's not who she's portraying she is. And these little bullshit games she's been very, very shady with. If you go on a live saying that, you know, there are some creators that she thought were friends that are no longer friends and that she's coming for them, say who it is, Nita. If you're going to say half of the statement, finish what you've got to say. But it just proved that when you face them directly in their chat, they just shit themselves. Oh, I'm not in the chat right now. I can't see what's going on. Bullshit. Get out of here. You didn't get the text or anything? I only seen where she put the screen up with the paid members of Just the Receipts membership. And she kept saying, she must have said it like 5 times, just look at the names on the screen right now. And I'm like, oh, there we go. You little piece of shit, you. As in Sugar Denise nuts. Oh, wee Frosty, you are so beautiful. Yeah, believe me, real Gigi, I'll be rewinding back too, but I've seen a clip, as I said, of where she's threatening to come for people, for other creators. And I've also, as with a few other creators, we know what she's doing in the background. She just thinks we don't know. But we know. And if you're going to threaten to come for creators, Nita, you want to watch your little, as you call it, wide ass as well. Because we might just come for you too, sweetheart, with a $5 bottle of wine. I might bring a case. That'll do you for a week or so. But we'll be listening. Be good. I'm trying, wee Frosty. I said, real Gigi says, I said how I felt. I sub to who I want to. That is between 2 other people that will probably work things out later. Then I'd look like an ass for what it isn't my business. Yeah, no, she knew exactly why I was there and what I was saying, but she just decided to ignore me and pretend she wasn't able to see the chat screen right there. That says volumes to me. Like, honestly. I felt confused and hurt. I've never dogged her to anyone. I can be friends with more. Exactly, the real Gigi. Exactly. I would never, ever in a million years look sideways at anybody that went into other creators' chats that I don't care for. Like, I go into creators' chats I don't care for because everyone has a different spin on conversation. There's different things you get out of even a creator that you don't like, you know? So please don't feel that Miss Justice or the real Gigi, there's so many of you that are sub to both of us. And that's one reason why I didn't want to say a word, because I didn't want to put more drama and stress on subs. And that's why I've been conflicted about going live, because I knew when I did, it wasn't going to be pretty. And I knew that I would upset people with what was going to come out of my mouth. And I don't want anyone to ever think that they have to choose. But I can't keep quiet anymore. The thing she's done to people lately is beyond normal. Yeah, we all did, Griffey, and that's why it hurts. No drama, no dragging, no BS, no. I know you don't. They all agree. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I'll be the big bad wolf and lose subs and everything for what I'm saying now, but it is what it is, clearly. But I do not, honestly, would never ever want people to think that I would be like that, because I'm not. I could see you saying it, the real Gigi, but she didn't. She wouldn't. She wouldn't answer you. And that's the thing. I don't lie either, and I just can't handle people being a certain way to people's faces and then turn it around and be total assholes and drag them when they think they can't hear them. Have they not learnt now that people talk behind the scenes? Like, seriously, this is high school bullshit. Oh, the ones that beg for money seem to always be the one about drama. Exactly, Gabby B. No, it just hurts. Like, it really, not only for me, but for other people, you know, to hear things from someone that, and I know we don't sit down physically and have a coffee together and stuff, but when you spend, okay, guys, the amount of hours that we spend with each other in the virtual world is probably more hours that we spend with anyone else in real life. So your head and your heart becomes a way that you would with someone in real life. You feel really, really attached and close to that person. So when you feel that way, and then you've got a sidebar of BS being thrown at you that this person is doing to you behind your back, and the things they're saying, it does hurt in real life. And they're the sorts of things that my brain can't work through. And once I'm done like that, once I've been burnt, I'm done. Like, there's no coming back from it. And there has to be something, yeah, I know, Wild Fox, and welcome. Hi, Amber Maiden. You spend so much time in Gray's channel and chat, and we feel like family. Yes. Look, I totally get it, you know. I'm a sub just the same as everybody else. And I have the same virtual relationships with everyone else. And it still hurts in real life. It'd be good if there was a virtual switch for feelings. I will just unclick that today. You know, that'd be so much easier. This is why I love your channel, because it's drama free. Oh my God. It doesn't feel like drama-free tonight. I'm sorry, Chantel. How are you, Amber? Griffey says, I'm reluctant to even put my own PayPal in my descriptions on my channel. Yeah, I don't. Like our fabric fund has been really, really shit, only because I haven't been going live and stuff. But I'll do a proper live tomorrow lunchtime and show you guys the fabrics we've bought anyway with what is it, April? For the March fabrics I got was the drama community joining in. Yes, Gabby B. True crime was fine before they came on the scene. Well, see, I've only had the channel since August, September last year, but I used to be on YouTube with AB Watchman and AB News Crew. I used to watch Doug for the Orrin and North and West case. And then when Benny come along, he was in with Doug on his channel. It doesn't hurt to vent. Oh, I actually feel a little bit calmer now than I did when I started. It doesn't hurt to vent when you need to, but a lot of the true crime channels are just drama and hardly any true crime. I know. And that's why I have been avoiding everything, because you see the same creators every day do multiple, sometimes, lives, dragging the same conversations through the ringer that have been talked about for the last 10 months. Like I think Doug does, 3 lives or whatever. I just can't listen. You have to sleep. I'll message you, Miss Justice. I'm sorry you feel like you're in the middle, but you're really not. It's just my opinion and how I feel. And please do not feel like you have to choose. And sleep well, hopefully. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Stella. Yeah, some thumbs up would be nice. We need to get back in the algorithm. I've been out of the algorithm for, I don't even know how many days it's been since the last live. It's been a while. But we had a great time with, righto, I'm going to put this in a community post as well. But we want some true crime content. Did anybody watch any of the Tote trial? I've got to have a little bit of true crime in here without the ranting. Is it Anthony Tote? He's a husband who murdered his wife, 3 kids and their dog, and the trial was on this week. I'm sure it's Anthony Tote. There is, yes, you watched it, Twiggy. Awesome. Tomorrow, I want to go over him on the stand. I could not believe, firstly, that he gave evidence, but what a circus what a circus he is. Like, he is clearly off with the fairies. Did you see him on the stand giving evidence? So what this guy did, for anyone who didn't watch it, he did what he did in the police, we might play parts of that as well. In his police interrogations, after they found the bodies that had been in the house for 3 weeks, etc., he admitted, he explained how he performed each murder, what he did, everything. But then in the trial, he's flipped it all and said that he didn't kill anybody, that his wife killed the kids, and then she stabbed herself twice and killed herself, and that he did nothing. He went on, yeah, he did Amber Maiden. It blew my mind. The way he was, the way I've never seen, I've watched 1,000,001 trials, and this guy on the stand was, I can't even put into words. He was the creepiest, most condescending, what are the words? He thought he was so much smarter than the attorneys and the jury, and he would just sit there playing up to the jury, you know, like really eyeballing them. And yeah, his rants, Twiggy, he would, the lawyers would ask him a question, even his own lawyer, and he would try to give this, because he's got a background in, was it physical therapy? And he was medically trained. So he's academic. He would try to use the academic language to make himself out to be, you know, this character, and it just did not look good. It did not sound good. They had to keep telling him to virtually stop talking, and it was crazy. Yes, the prosecutor, when she come up, Twiggy, she was saying, it's a yes or no question. She just kept cutting him off, and he didn't like it one little bit. It's quite the show. But as a spoiler, he did get convicted on 4 counts of murder plus cruelty to animals, and he'll never see the light of day again. He was found guilty. It was a very quick trial, actually. I thought it would go longer. Oh, very much a control freak, Twiggy, wasn't he? Well, he's lost control of everything now. Yeah, we will play some tomorrow of him on the stand, and of his police interrogations, because that was the details in his interrogations. Like, and he stayed in the house for 3 weeks with his murdered 3 children and wife and dog in the house with him. Just a total fruitcake in the biggest way. But to try and blame his wife, but oh my God, absolute craziness. I'm thinking, what was his? Anthony Tote. I'm sure it was Anthony. Only Tote is sticking in my brain for some reason. So has anyone been following the Ernie Shell dramatics? I haven't been in there. Yeah, I know, Twiggy. And did you hear the medical examiner's stuff? She was saying the little girl, she was only 4, and yeah, it's I'm not gonna get into the medical examiner stuff, but it was worse for the little one. Oh, yeah, exactly. He thought he was smarter than everyone in the room, yeah, very much like Ted Bundy with his, yeah, it was Anthony. Last I heard, he sold that nasty ass hat. Well, Griffey, I've got a feeling that that hat won't go anywhere. I bet you it was a fake ass person who gets the hat, and then I bet you any money they turn around and say, "No, Ernie, you keep the hat, man. We really think you need to keep the hat. It's part of you," or something like that will happen for sure. Oh my God, it's crazy. Yeah, and I have been watching earlier in the week. I watched a bit of the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Look, that trial is crazy to me as well, because he is suing Amber for $57 million for defamation. But the stuff that's come out that probably wouldn't have come out is more damning to him than probably not suing her, maybe. And I think they're both as bad as one another, to be honest, by the sound of what I've managed to hear. Yeah, it's going to be something like that for sure. I reckon the hat won't go anywhere. But I had to laugh earlier in the week. I don't know. I think it was Monday or Tuesday night. he was he was doing his Ernie stuff. I was watching a clip off a clip channel that had clipped some stuff out of one of his lives that day, and at the same time Crocodile D the movie comes on Australian TV, and I just sat there having the biggest giggle because that hat oh my God, I never realized until that minute that Crocodile Dundee's hat in the movie really did have the same bloody teeth all the way around it. And hubby's like, "Oh, I thought you'd seen..." I didn't even bother going in to tell him what I was laughing at. I know, it's really... And he cut his own finger off when he was here in Australia. I never knew that. Did you guys know that? That Johnny cut his own finger off? It's real, yeah, it's sad for both of them that they thought this was... Oh, you're kidding me, Frosty. The woman that won the hat told him to keep it after donating $420 to his... Oh my God. I'll have to check it. No, I haven't seen the community post. Oh my God. Well, there you go. You really can predict some of this stuff, can't you? Wow. Yeah, I didn't know anything about... Like, I knew him and Amber. There was real big controversy in Australia when Johnny Depp and Amber Heard come to Australia to shoot, I think it was Pirates 5. They were at the Gold Coast in Queensland, and they flew in by private jet and brought one of their dogs, and because they didn't quarantine the dog or anything like that, it was just all done sort of under the table, if you like. I'm pretty sure there was a lawsuit with that as well, and they were gonna extradite the dog back to the US. I don't know, I can't remember exactly what went down, but I know there was drama about the way they brought the dog into the country. I think Johnny Depp is a bit eccentric. That is why he suits the character Jack Sparrow. I thought Amber Heard cut his finger off. No, well, in the court case, Gabby, it says they had a deposition video from Dr. Kipper, who was treating him to help him get off his narcotics and alcohol and all that sort of stuff. And that doctor actually come to Australia to treat him and check up on him and stuff like that when he was doing Pirates 5. And when he arrived, Johnny rang him and said he'd just cut his finger off. Like he had done it himself. So then they had the issues of the surgery, and Dr. Kipper didn't want him to have certain drugs and different things like that because he was supposed to be off opioids, or I don't know, something like that. It's a lot. You remember hearing about the dog situation, Griffey? Yeah, it was something like that. I'm pretty sure they just got off the jet with the dog and off they went to their rental, but there's certain processes that have to happen when you bring animals into the country. And like he threatened, I can remember Johnny Depp actually threatening to leave if they didn't back up about the dog situation, but they didn't let up because the law's the law. We'll have to look into that tonight. But yeah, it's not making either of them look good. And who thinks that Johnny will win? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Johnny's on the winning side of it. I'm a little bit conflicted. I just don't know. And do either of them have new partners? Because like in my perfect little world of, you're still undecided, Amber. I keep waiting, like, wouldn't it be perfect if probably it wouldn't be for them, but I sit there watching the trial thinking, Johnny, just stand up and say, but Amber, I love you. We can work through this. How cool would that be? Hi, Aussie True Crime. How are you? Like that would be memorable. I just keep waiting for a moment like that. Like it's a movie. I think it would be so special. Like clearly, the way I look at it, they still love each other. Big time. Big time. I still think that they want to be together, but they're hurt. You don't dislike and hurt this badly for someone that you don't love, in my opinion. My 20-something daughter and her friends love Johnny and hate Amber. Yeah, I think it's going to come down to just that, to be honest. I know it's supposed to be about the court facts and all of that, but I really do think it'll come down to who they like the most. Was not a good mix and brought the worst out. Yeah, that's what I think too. You know, no one can make me as angry in the world or as upset in the world as my husband. That's the way I look at it. It seems like, yeah, but I still reckon it'd be really cool if one of them just stood up and said, you know, stop, this is enough. I love you. Let's work this out. I agree, Miss Sharon. The opposite of love is not hate. Hate speaks volumes because there are still feelings involved. Absolutely. I think there's something there. Yeah. I don't know. That's just the way I look at things. But yeah, with hubby, when we were separated for 3 years, I watched a movie one time, and it was about a couple that had split up, and you could tell that they both really still loved each other, although their actions and their stubbornness and everything towards each other was the opposite, much like Johnny Depp and Amber. And I can remember the lady saying, it's like building a city. A marriage is like building a city. And she said, I don't want to build a city again, more or less. She had her city and she doesn't want to have to do it all over again. And I've never, ever forgotten that. And it's so true. Like, relationships are a building, you know. Do you demolish it just out of anger and walk away? Hope everyone... Hi, Chris. How are you? Oh, did you come? Hope everyone had a good Easter. It's Easter Monday night here in Australia, 7 p.m. So our Easter is just about done and dusted. Easter's just not what it used to be, guys. I don't reckon. I don't know whether it's because obviously all my kids have grown up, but even the grandkids, my little ones, my son's kids, and they all went away. So I haven't even seen them over Easter. And when you don't have any little tiny ones around that believe in the Easter Bunny and all of that, it just isn't as fun. Nothing is what it used to be. You've got a point there, Chris. Things are forever evolving and changing. I said this in a chat the other day. I can't remember whose chat I was in. But I still don't get the whole Easter thing. Like, I get all the religious side of it, like, but I want to know, and no, I haven't Googled it, but why does a rabbit bring freaking eggs? I've never, ever got my head around it, ever. My kids told me we are too old for Easter, so don't get us anything. Well, Layla didn't want any chocolate. She's like, no, we give her all like, I don't get them heaps. I get the kids, because it's autumn now turning into winter and the nights have already started getting quite chilly. I always get the grandkids winter pajamas or slippers, little dressing gowns, that sort of stuff. And, you know, 1 or 2 little eggs. We're not big chocolate givers. I know it should be a chicken bringing the eggs, not the bunny. I've never understood it. Even when I was a kid, I used to question, but why Easter bunny? Why is a rabbit bringing eggs? Bunny pooping eggs? Yeah, or could be, Griffey. I just have to look at things differently. Your daughter's still wanting an Easter basket? Oh, Skilo. How are you, Skilo? Fertility symbols in general, they just showed up together. Okay. Why does the bunny bring eggs? Yeah, I just don't know. Oh, is it? We're all Anglicans over here, or like in our family. Easter was original. Oh, here we go. We Frosty will have the answers for us. Easter was originally a pagan holiday celebrating spring and fertility. Eggs, rabbits, chicks symbolize fertility. Christianity claimed the holiday and mixed the symbolism with religion. Well, that would make sense. Wow. There you go. We've learnt something. Thanks, wee Frosty. And Skilo, I think that's what you were trying to say with your fertility symbols in general up above. We do learn something new every day. Because I still question the ark. Like, because I'm a realist, I like to see for real facts, and you know, I just find the whole ark thing a bit of a stretch. Christmas was originally pagan too. Well, there you go. Well, that Griffey says, well, that escalated quickly. Yeah, I've always, ever since I was a little kid, you'd think I would have Googled it by now, wouldn't you? I went to Catholic school. Chris says, oh, well, thank you for that explanation. I went to Catholic school all my life and seriously never understood it till you just said it. Yeah, that is amazing that there is an actual process and it wasn't just, you know, like elves at the North Pole and stuff. You know, I find it really, really difficult to, like when Miss Layla, I think she was just turning, she was about to turn 9, and she's come home from school and said, Nan, I'm going to ask you something and I want the truth. And I said, oh, shit, here we go. This is going to be deep. And she goes, is the Easter Bunny real? And I don't like to lie to the kids about anything. And I said, I turned it back around and I said, what do you think? And she said, no, I don't think it is. And I thought, do I try to convince her that it's real? And I said, no, you're right. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. The Easter Bunny isn't real. And she said, well, while we're at it, what about Santa Claus? And I said, oh, dear Lord Jesus. And I said, no, he's not real either. Because I didn't want her to grow up thinking she was old enough to question and ask, and I still carried on with the myth, you know what I mean? But Miss Georgia, who's 9 now, she'll be 10 in June. Up until this year, she still thought that the Easter Bunny and everything was real. But she's found out since she's been living at her dad's that it's not. So it was really weird last night that I didn't have to go and do the fake Easter Bunny stuff. It wasn't as fun. Oh, go away. She's waiting for her dinner. And I know there's still a few Aussies in here. Aussie people, has anyone been to Kmart lately? I don't know what the hell's going on. Or people in the US with Walmart and stuff. Are your shelves empty? Because I could not believe it. Your shelves aren't empty, Twiggy? Do you know, today I could not get one pair of little girls' size 6 pajamas anywhere in Wagga. Anywhere. Well, when I say anywhere, I only went to Kmart and Big W. Kmart is a red hot mess in Wagga right now. They have nothing. And I'm not exaggerating. I was nearly going to go live. No Manchester. There might have been half a dozen quilt covers. Yeah, it's really, really bad. Oh, you have Kmart as well as Walmart, Chris. And I was really disappointed because I thought, oh, sushi, because we can't get sushi in our town, but they have the big food courts over in Wagga, and all weekend, I can't wait to go to Wagga to get me sushi, and all the food court was closed as well. And I thought, oh my God, certain things are low end, but not empty. Yeah, there was nothing in. So kids' pajamas, even ladies' pajamas, there was hardly anything. No towels, bath mats, stuff like that. No sheets, half a dozen doona covers. No, it was really disappointing. They closed the Kmarts. Well, there you go. Because I always thought Walmart was exactly the same as our Kmart. Just two different names. Cat and dog food. No, we seem to have heaps of. Because everything at Kmart is Anko brand. Not everything, but like the Kmart brand is ANKO. And I thought maybe they're, I don't know. I don't think they'd be buying from Russia. I have been watching MasterChef lately. I learned that Aussies like to crack stuff and South Africans think that a sandwich is a gourmet dish. Really? A sandwich is gourmet? What? That's crazy. I used to watch MasterChef, like the first few series, but I haven't watched it for ages. Wee Frosty says supermarkets are having issues in the UK too, partly the pandemic, partly Brexit. Now the Russians, fuel and heating have increased massively too. Well, Wee Frosty, I don't know what the go is, but you would think over the Easter break that the fuel would, prices in Australia would have, if anything, increased because everyone's visiting and, camping and all that sort of stuff over here. But today it was 50 cents a litre cheaper than it was 3 days ago. So I don't know why all of a sudden it's going down again. What's Brexit? I have no idea what Brexit is. Is that like a currency or something? You're not European, Griffey. You're African. Remember? I just love that word, European. It's so cool. So while I've been in my little state of argumenting with myself about, do I just quit YouTube, as in doing lives? Because if I go live, I'm going to spit it like I did tonight. Or what do I do? I think I've answered that question for myself. I'm not going to not come on YouTube anymore because I feel aggravated. I think that's going to, and I think it is driving me more mentally insane. So if it's okay with you guys, I am going to still come live. And if something or someone I feel is being a super ass hypocrite, I am still going to say what I think, regardless. And just try and stay. I've learned a lot. I can honestly say I've never learnt so much about people. And I think it's got to make you stronger and better to work through what you feel is wrong and being able to voice it and be a better person for actually addressing it rather than avoidance. Because it's really not going to solve anything if I don't go live and just avoid saying anything, because I might lose more subs and it's going to upset somebody. I really have kept quiet because I just didn't want subs to be upset and irritated or feel like they were in the middle of things. But it's just not the way. And I know I say it's not, Aussies are a certain way, but we really are. We really are a certain way. And when we get pissed, we usually go straight to the source, like I did with Nita tonight, and say, tell me now, what's the issue? Like, head on. This is how we are. So no, I'm not going to hide anymore and just not say anything, because I'm not being true to myself either. I do remember that, Wee Frosty. I know that much. I remember that. I can remember the UK left the EU. So British exit of the EU has been termed Brexit. Political games are nonsense. Oh, so it's just like YouTube, Wee. let it out, don't hold it in. No, or that's what I've been doing, Chris, with so many things. You would not believe that that's why I haven't been coming on. I'm just being honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say, partly because of what I've just said, and partly because I just sort of shut down after a while, but it's not doing me any good. It's actually making it worse. And that's what gets me, Amber. You know, I get messages and messages from all the beautiful subs, and they're worrying, and are you okay? And I don't like that part of it either. Like, I don't like not coming live because the beautiful subs, they don't care whether, you know, you sit here and talk about how many fleas your cat's got. They just want to, you know, to be with you, which is amazing to me. Like, I can't believe that anyone comes in here and listens to me for 5 minutes. Well, some do because it's in the analytics. You know what I mean? So it's not fair to all you lovely people that have always supported me either, and I appreciate you. So I'm just not doing it anymore. I'm just going to come on. Griffy knows. She knows how I've been battling with people and their behaviours and what they're doing behind the scenes. It's just horrible. You know, and if someone did that to me in real life, they're gone. Like, they do not exist to me. But in this world, it's a little bit hard. Yeah, I know, Twiggy. I know. Don't you leave us, Sharon. Your channel is a kind part of YouTube rather than the grifters and madness. Oh, thank you, Wee. But yeah, tomorrow we will definitely go over Anthony Tote's interrogation and him on the witness stand, because it will blow your mind if you haven't watched it. I was just fixated. I could not move while he was on the stand. Yeah, Griffy can. I've been on your bum for weeks to go live. I know, and I appreciate it. You listen to me. She listens to me saying, you know, I don't think I can. Like, I'm going to say stuff and upset people, and I'm going to be a shithead if I do. Oh, I know, Chris. I've seen all that happening as well. It's the same sort of thing. Like, there's so many people stirring the pot in the backgrounds of channels. It is sickening. Like, high school, not even high school, middle school. And then finally I flipped and go back at her instead of staying quiet. No, I do feel better that to see her put that membership from Just the Receipts channel up on her screen with my name as a member on there, and then to just sit there and say, just look at the screen. Look whose names are on the screen. But she's too ridiculous to really have a conversation about it. She just sits back and insinuates and threatens. And there is, in the clip I watched, Nita 100% threatened that she's coming for creators but she's not specific about it. She's not direct about it. If you've got something to say to a creator or whatever, and just so you know, Nita, nobody conspired to put you on the outer in any way. You've done this all yourself. Whatever the fuck is in your head that people deliberately set other people. So where I think she's going with that is she thinks whatever creators played this game to turn Tiffany Marie and Scott H against Nita. Can you believe it? That people would do that? Like, what the fuck? No. If they had issues with you, Nita, they had legitimate issues. No other creator was involved in that. You did it all by yourself. But now you love Scott and you love Tiffany. But now you're coming for everyone else. So that's fine. Do you, boo? But no one else was involved in it. So whatever little paranoid shit you've got going on in your head, be woman enough to say it clearly what you are trying to say that you're fluffing around with. Please. Because enough is enough. Hi, Sending Good Karma. How are you? It's enough. Oh my God, no, maybe they can't take her begging. No, she's got it in her head now that, you know, creators turned Tiffany Marie and whoever else, Scott H, against her on purpose to keep them separate. What? Like, honestly, you got to laugh. Come on now. Come on now, Nita. Really? Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, she did do it all by herself. And she's still doing it because she's still talking shit in the background as we speak. Oh, the begging is beyond belief. The other day, she did a 20-minute live. And for some reason, she was hiding in the bedroom going live because she wasn't apparently supposed to be on a live. And it was a birthday and they're going out for dinner or some shit. And she's virtual. I'm not even joking. She was whispering that she was hiding. And if that screen door opens, she's got to get off real quick. But please, just give me $5 for a bottle of wine. Someone cash at me. And the live only went for 20 minutes, but she asked twice. Twice for $5 for a bottle of wine. And I was just like, you're kidding. And the inhaler, I think it was car insurance today. For a car she can't fucking drive, or apparently the car doesn't work anymore. Why insure it if you can't drive the fucking thing? Like, come on now. I could believe that if she chose to good creators. Look, I don't care if people are friends with one creator one day and not so much the next day and change their mind or something is, but don't half-assedly have my name in your mouth, but you don't want to say my name or anyone else's name. Just be real. If you've got a fucking issue, talk about it. Get it out. Don't play games. Because her partial, what's a partial? Next is going to be her partial because she lost it. And I just can't believe that people still donate towards these things. I don't know how the unemployment system works over there. It's none of my business. And yeah, I probably don't have a right to speak on her begging. And I'm grateful and appreciative that I don't live in a situation that I have to, but if I had to, I still wouldn't, because that's not the sort of person I am. We all know that the majority of subs are middle-aged to elderly women on fixed incomes, and I would hate, absolutely hate to come on here and beg for anything. No, it's not. But I understand that some people have to. And I get it for certain things, but not every day and not multiple times a day or 300 times in a life. Yeah, I do too, Katie Kitty, but some people just don't know how to be adults. That's all I'm going to say. Or they don't have the morals of an adult. Period. Judgment. Oh, when you've been burnt, you've been burnt. So judgment becomes quite easily once you've been burnt by somebody. I have info and you need to pay me for it. No, but I get what you're saying, Katie Kitty, absolutely. But it won't change anything. You can't change someone's personality. And it's probably not a new thing, just a different manner, a different method of getting something for nothing. You know? But anyway. Just keep it real. If you got something to say, just say it. Dragon Classy, how are you? Is this dragon or dragon, different dragon? I don't know. Yeah, they absolutely do need to stop going real life. But some people's real life is YouTube. Like every single time we go live, we talk about anything in our lives, we're open for discussion and judgment. I totally get that. Every single sub does it because you're interacting with a person or a panel, and that's what it's all about, is interaction, isn't it? That's what you want. But sometimes it's dirty, really low class dirty. Thanks, Griffey. We Scottish Ma, how are you? Yeah, exactly, Katie. Some do it in different ways. Absolutely, they do. I've learned so much about that just in itself. And I've even done it myself where I've been in someone's chat and they'll start crying or something. Like, I'm the worst for tears. Soon as a creator, and Griffey knows this too, soon as someone starts crying, I'm the biggest sucker on earth, and I hate to see anyone in a spot, but there's a difference between being in a really, really hard spot and absolutely begging for something that is not an absolute necessity. Yeah, but yeah, like I donated to Ziggy, and that didn't end up going real well. But yeah, when she was she wanted to leave her partner and stuff like that, I felt sorry for her and her daughter, because it's a horrible position to be in mentally. She didn't outright say she wanted or needed money, but you know, I'm a sucker. Don't get me wrong there. If I can help anyone, I absolutely will. I would rather give any day. Being in the spot but not trying to change your circumstances. Yeah, look, I don't know. I think we get the idea. I'm well, thanks, Griffey. Not on YouTube as much now. I hope you and Stella and family are enjoying your new home. Yeah, I haven't seen you much either, wee Scottish Mark. So you changed your name, Dragon Classy. Well, just simply because of the 20-minute live pleading for $5 for a bottle of wine twice. I just don't get it. For an inhaler, for car insurance, like, come on now. At the end of the day, everyone can decide whether they're going to donate money to creators, make money one way or another. Yeah, I agree. I just don't like listening to it, and I'm not going to listen to it. But if people want to throw their money that way, then knock yourself out. That's all I'm saying. I think providing your Cash App or PayPal in chat while providing content is one thing. Running a live to ask for money is another. When you can see that the 20-minute live while you're hiding in a room for some reason not supposed to be live and pleading for $5 for wine is 100% different to just doing a live. Because the intent is not to get on and just, do your live. Your intent is to get $5 for a bottle of wine. That's the way it comes across to me. That is how it makes me feel. Yeah, everyone changes their name so much. It's so hard to keep up. But I sort of thought it was you, Dragon. When it comes across that the only reason they've come on is to get that wine, that makes me feel a certain way. But that's me. That's the way it makes me feel. It's you. Oh, Dragon. But everyone's different. I understand that. And all opinions are different on different things. And that's okay too. We all just perceive things and live in different ways. It makes me sad. It really does. Because if anything, it makes me more appreciative of my life. That I don't have to do that. It doesn't, yeah, I can understand where you're going, Katie, that you feel that I'm looking down my nose because she has to do that. That's not at all. It makes me sad that she has to do that. But it sort of aggravates me that it's done in a certain way and so often. But I still feel sad that she feels that that's the only way she can get things that she needs. Or if it's going to a good cause. But yes, everyone is different. Yeah, exactly. And like the last live we done, and T. Riley was going through something really bad. And the chat reached out to her, like we all did, send her money and try and help her and stuff like that. I would rather help in any way I can. Much love to you too, Dragon. Thanks for coming in, guys. I know it's either like 4 o'clock in the morning for you guys in America, is it? I'm going to try and work. It must be nearly 11 a.m. for you, Griffey. And we Scottish Ma. So that's another thing I was going to talk about just a little while ago. Why are you guys awake? 2:45 a.m.? Are you serious, Amber? Do you not sleep well either? Hi, Jen F. How are you? Absolutely, you can, Jen. Oh my God, it is crazy. He is one doozy of another. I don't know how to explain him. Yeah, I'll schedule it when I go down to the house, but I haven't been as fixated in a trial as I was with this case, probably because I followed it when they first found the family's bodies and stuff. Like that day, they discovered the family and he was still in the house. Yeah, I haven't seen you forever, Jen F. Thanks so much for coming in. Um, yeah, and I could not believe that he stayed in the house for 3 weeks with their bodies, you know? So from that very first initial day, I've followed it and watched the police, interrogations and stuff. So when the trial come on, it was bizarre to me that he's flipped his story right around to, "Oh, no, I didn't do it. No, no, the wife did everything. I was at the condo that night. Like, I come home and everyone was dead." He's just bizarre. But but the same arrogance in his personality that he is smarter than Ted Bundy even, you know? A hand up is different from asking for a daily handout. Also, her financial issues are nothing to do with how badly she treats people. And that's the part that's burred me up. Like, beg all you like. That's your business. That's your channel. You do you, boo. Like, whatever. But now she's threatening to come for creators in her malicious little way of saying it but not saying it. That is different. That's game on. That I will not play with, and that is something I will speak about. Just oh, I don't think so. I think they're insomniacs. I will continue the nagging for you to go live. No, I'll be back to daily now. I've sort of dealt with it now, I think, Griffey. Now I've sort of explained my avoidance of not wanting to come live, and for the reasons I haven't wanted to come live. I think mentally I've just dealt with it. I just want people probably to just be a little bit more aware that some people are just not, and that's what's cut me so bad, is to realize that some people I know. She was, oh my God. I got a message to go and watch that. It was when she was doing the DoorDash stuff, Janet. Oh my God. I hadn't laughed so hard. And she took the people's groceries in the trolley into the toilet. I do remember that. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was um, I thought I was getting set up like it didn't really happen, but it really did happen. I know, I laughed and laughed and laughed. I don't know if they were actually food items or not, but oh my God. But yeah, crazy stuff. But I don't know, with Aussies, we tend to spit our shit, um, say what we've got to say, and just move on, like, I'm done with it. I've addressed it. It's finished. But I quickly learned, some people just can't do that. I would rather, like I did with Nate this afternoon, I would rather do that any day than just come live and have a big bitch and do tit for tat. Oh, well, good luck with that, Dragon Classy, because that will not happen. I can guarantee you $1,000 right here, right now. I will guarantee you. Look, I can go into anyone's, or not anyone's. I'm really disappointed that Tiffany still doesn't love me. And I'm genuine about that. I tried to, I really still love her chairs. Some people you just can't make up with. It was the name under yours. No, it wasn't, Nita. You know very well why you put my fucking name up on that screen. I will. No. You know very well why it was up there. Sorry, you've got to go. Your channel was struck. Okay, cool. Catcher. Feel free to inbox me if you want to discuss the situation, because that's how I roll. I don't play this bullshit game. I do not play games full stop. And I think you know that, Nita. I don't take shit. And whatever creators you're threatening to come for, you know it was. Oh my God. Do you think I'm fucking stupid? Don't play me for a fucking idiot, Nita, because I'm not. Do not even fucking try right now. One thing you'll find out, sweetness, I'm no fucking fool. So don't think you can talk your shit to me and I'll just take it. Yeah, but that's not what you're saying in the background either. I know what's going on in the background and who you're coming for. Believe me, you fucked with the wrong one. That's the thing though, see, she thinks she's cool with everyone, but she's fucking causing shit in the background, backstabbing, and think nobody knows. We know, Nita. We know all the shit you've been saying. You said, look at the names, plural, on the screen. And whose name was bang spank in the middle? And I don't have to fucking explain to you why I was a member for Just the Receipts. No fucking way known, will I? I am no longer, but I still wouldn't explain to you if I was. Well, I was, but I'm not now. But I don't owe you an explanation. Fuck that. You're just not who you are pretending to be. You said names plural. And what about threatening? You're coming for creators. Do you want to discuss that one while you're here? No, of course not. I come to your channel, I come straight to your chat and said, what the fuck? Oh, I can't see. Oh, I'm not looking at comments right now. I can't see the chat. That is gutless as. So gutless. If you're going to say shit and you can't own it and address it, or say who you're referring to. Don't open your mouth to begin with. Hell no. Yeah, I was in that, Chris. No, she thinks she's stirring up all this shit in the background, but we're already a step ahead of the bitch. You want to play games, princess? I got you. I got you. As I said, Miss Nice has left the building this evening. It's not a fun time, though. I'm not saying I'm enjoying myself right now. But anyway, I've run out of cigarettes. I've got to go down to the house. My God. My goodness me. So tomorrow I'll schedule. So what time is it? It's 8 p.m. here now, Monday. So I'll say 11 a.m. Australian time. It'll come up on the premiere thing anyway. Good morning, Cold Case Crystal. How are you? We still have to do a collab together too. And we will go over Anthony Tote. So if you don't want to watch it, and we can watch it together tomorrow, will be cool. Or if you want to watch it and tonight or today, whatever time, and we can still discuss it tomorrow, because he's a real nut job. Did you watch the Cold Case Crystal with Anthony Tote? Miss Nice may have left the building, but Miss Accurate and on point is in control. That's what I was going to say before. Why I have I've discussed this for how long now? Nearly 2 hours. Why I've been avoiding coming live and all this bullshit and everything else. But I take pride in going into other creators' chats and always having, except for Tiffany, she still don't love me. Her people still don't love me. That's fine. But everyone always says, hello, sweet Sharon, or hello, hello, lovely. And I always get comments under the videos of, how kind and caring and everything. They're always beautiful remarks is my point. We always have a really lovely chat, and it's normally, it's always sweet and lovely. And I take pride in that. So, and I don't delete shit ever. I never have deleted a thing, because I want this channel, when I'm 6 foot under, for my grandkids and kids to still be able to hear and see what I did on YouTube. So I do try to just be me. And I don't want it full of hate and nastiness and bitching and all the rest of it. So I don't want people to look at me like I'm this tyrant that just comes on here yelling and screaming and trying to cause drama. The only times I will get aggravated is when I see really, really shitty things going on. But my kids and grandkids know that I'm going to call that out as well, even in real life. So it's just me, guys. Like, this is who I am. Oh, that's why I visit your channel. Lovely is the perfect term. Thank you, Amber. But I don't know if I'm explaining it how I'm thinking it. But yeah, that's it's hard. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to say. You can't see Nita's chat. You blocked when I left. Oh, really? Yeah, we're going to watch it and talk about him on the stand specifically in tomorrow's live Cold Case Crystal, which will be tomorrow evening your time. Well, it won't even be tomorrow because it's today there now. It's so confusing. I'm taking it easy. Stayed off YouTube. I know. And now you come in and I'm off my head too. But yeah, Dragon, they reckon, I was talking to someone the other day in a chat and they said you would not believe that there is even drama and bullshit that goes on and fighting even in the knitting community. And I thought, wow. They said it's exactly the same. And I just could not believe it. Oh, thanks, Cold Case Crystal. Oh, Dragon, I don't feel like it. Well, it is to me. I can't stand seeing people I care about being treated like absolute shit behind their backs when they're supposedly, especially when the people honestly feel like they're so loyal to this person, and it's just not okay. Yeah, that's just the way I am. We're actually working together, Miss Sharon. Oh, like at the beginning, it was awesome. It was so not talking about Summer's case. I'm talking about the interactions at when I first started being part of the community. But then you start to see who people really are, and people that you really loved are so not who you thought they were. So yeah, things change. They are correct. People are still people no matter the community they are in. Yeah, exactly, we. Oh, you're kidding, Crystal. Griffey, can you share Cold Case Crystal's link for me, please? Yes, look, it approves it every single day. You scroll through your YouTube feed and just observe how many people are in what live. And if it's a drama live, there'll be, hundreds. And if it's a nice channel or a sweet channel or a channel that just isn't about it, they'll have 20 or 30. And that's the reality of it. It's crazy. And that's what people want. They want to go in and watch all the biffs and drama. But last night I watched a full season of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. I don't know what was worse, YouTube or The Housewives. I actually feel a little bit like Teresa Giudice right now. No, I don't. I've calmed down a bit now. It makes me question humanity. Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying earlier, I keep trying to say, while I haven't been on YouTube, I'll put some pictures up when I get off here and have something to eat. I've been working on members' quilts. And you guys are going to be, hopefully, in love. They're hand-sewn ones, but they're really big pieces. And I'm in love with absolutely all of them. And I hope you guys are too. But they're all ladies' quilts. Then I haven't done any more little kids' ones, but I can use the same concept for kids' ones, which is exciting. So I'll put some photos on the community tab, and tomorrow when we are done talking about Anthony Toad, I'll cam up and show you guys what they look like on a live. Don't go flipping tables, Sharon. Oh my God. It's just escapism, wee Frosty. I've always loved the only ones I've never watched are The Real Housewives of New York and Orange County. Every single one of the others, I've watched all of them. Because you just go to the next episode and the next episode, and everyone claims they saw abuse, but nobody called the law, and everyone decided I was a well supporter. My point was, if people reported the abuse, Summer may not be missing right now. Yeah, I get that, Crystal, but they reckon, well, hearsay has it that there was 7 reports in the 12 months prior to the day that Summer went missing. And that Candace avoided being there when CPS were going to visit and stuff like that. So, because they're CPS files, is anyone ever really going to know exactly what was reported and how often reports were made, and whether, like, we don't even know, other than when they went and took, like, removed the boys, we really don't have facts on how often CPS visited or looked into things. It's such a grey area. Oh, I know. Wee Frosty. I sit there thinking, oh my Lord. And just the makeup, and like them New Jersey ones, all of them have got homes at Jersey Shore now. Like all of them. It's just crazy to me. They must get a good pay packet. Oh my God, Green-Eyed Lady's here. How are you? Yeah, I come on just for a quick hello to Green-Eyed Lady, and it's 2 hours. I hope all your family's good. Your boys are well again. But yeah, it's just escape. I'm losing my voice now. I just sit there and it goes to the next episode. And you don't have to think or concentrate. Oh, really, Chris? I would love to go to Jersey Shore. The proper avenue. If you see abuse, is to call the law calls CPS. When I called Hawkins County and asked for the 911 calls on the child abuse, 1110, there was none. I just don't support them at all. Wow. So that's the proper way of reporting. Do you think people have just called directly to CPS and not gone through Hawkins County Sheriff's Department? Crystal? You're going live tonight, Dragon? Well, good luck. Tonight will be I don't know how many hours away, but I'm sure you'll do great. Yes, Brandon is doing great. My oldest grandson got baptized yesterday. Oh, wow. I'm glad they're both healthy again. That was scary, wasn't it? I felt so helpless for you. Oh, you've gone through live 3 times now. Good for you, Dragon. Can you imagine like 15 diamond painters in there? I'll throw my little diamonds at you. Yes, I work very close with CPS. Filing a complaint, gets a home visit, calling the law, and them calling CPS will get immediate removal. Wow. And for anyone that was here on the last live, do you know the incident I had dropping Langler at school, and I witnessed that man pull up in the vehicle and attack that young boy and everything? And I ended up at the police station. Do you know the police still have not rang me for my statement? So today was a public holiday. Everything's back to normal for us in the morning. So I'm going down there to see what's been done, because I think it's disgusting that the police are trying to just fob this off as, oh yeah, but you don't know the history of what this kid's done to this bloke. Like, no, the adult man still did the wrong thing. He still put his hands on a child. They have to do something. Oh, anytime, green-eyed lady. I was even waking up in the middle of the night to check the comments to see how you're going while you're waiting to hear. It would be the most stressful thing. The waiting, isn't it? When you've got loved ones that are not well, it's the sitting around waiting part that is the hardest. Oh, really, Griffey? If you need a laugh, Miss Sharon, I did a video with Val involving an Afrikaans language app. Oh my God, that would be good. I'll have to go watch it. Yeah. So, Crystal, they tried to tell, I witnessed it on the way dropping my granddaughter at school, and I had to ring and make like this. I rang the school, and the school there were 3 boys together. They had the boys in the office and they were safe and everything, but the school said I had to ring the police, like America's 911, and make a formal police report on what I'd witnessed, which I did. Our local police ended up ringing me back, asking me to go to the station that afternoon, which I did, and I've got photos and everything, and they sort of just said, "Oh, no, you know, you don't know the history of what's gone on, you know, what the kid has done to this family or whatever," and just tried to dismiss me. And I just arced straight up and I was like, so if the man is retaliating to something the child done, that's justifiable, like, that's okay. And he got so uppity with me, the constable, and irritated. I could tell just by his body language and the way he looked at me. And he did not like me questioning him at all. And he virtually said, you know, we'll get in contact with you when we've worked out what's going to happen. If that isn't a major fob off of nothing's going to happen to the guy, I don't know what is. And that was 2 weeks ago. I've still heard nothing. It's just not okay to me. Good girl, Griffey. You dropped your channel. I always tell her, drop your channel, and she never ever does. But yeah, guys, go and sub up to Griffey. She's going to be doing more lives too, aren't you, Griffey? Now we're back in the groove. There's no excuse, is there, Amber? And do you know what, guys? The thing that aggravated me even more is his wife has been a school teacher for 30 years, and he absolutely knows he did the wrong thing. And I think because his wife's a school teacher and it's a small town, then they're just, do you know what I'm saying? Just trying to fob it off. And this kid did something to deserve it. No, that doesn't sit right with me whatsoever. Anyway, guys, I've got to go to the toilet and have some dinner. Yeah, I might actually go down there before the live in the morning and see if I get any answers. And the little boy's grandparents live in the same street as us. I might even duck up there and see if they've heard anything. What happened? So didn't you end up getting your foster child, Crystal? Oh, that's not good. You were so excited about it too. Wow. Yeah, but thanks everyone for coming in and listening to my rant, and I have actually really calmed down now, so that's good. And thank you, mods, Stella, Griffey, everybody. We will resume our normal schedule tomorrow. Please don't take us on the toilet with your arm out. I definitely will never do that, Genev. I'll catch up later today. Yeah, it was an impromptu live, but I just had to get out what I wanted to say. Oh, thank you, Twiggy. It's a really bizarre time for me to be live. I can't believe it's dark outside. I just had to get her on a feed and oh, that's good then. Oh, thank you, Wee Frosty. No, I don't know if I handled it well, but I got out what I wanted to get out. Probably not in the classiest way, but it had to be said. Much love to all of you, and I will put photos up of the member quilts I'm doing, since we can't do the summer ones anymore. And I will schedule the premiere for tomorrow. Griffey, you can come on tomorrow. I want to see your facial reactions when we have this guy on the stand. It'll be hilarious. Okay, I'll talk to you about that in Messenger. But thanks so much, everyone, for putting up with me. Let me get it out. Be careful in these streets. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.